It was simple. If you were late to Professor Thomas Ashton's class, even by a single second, you failed the pop quiz worth 20%, and he would have the right to deny you entry. The rule was straightforward. Professor Ashton would arrive precisely at 9 a.m. Any student not physically present and ready to begin at the exact moment would be ineligible for that day's quiz. Sarah Miller was 1 minute late. She was denied entry and failed the quiz. "The rules are the rules, Sarah," he'd said with zero emotion. Similarly, David Chen showed up 15 seconds after the bell. He, too, was denied entry. "You knew the expectations," was all Professor Ashton said. He was demonstrating the fundamental attribution error by assuming their tardiness indicated a lack of respect for him. I, too, had a stake in this. Failing a single quiz risked my scholarship of $5,000. I started arriving at 8:30, every single class. I'd bring a stopwatch, recording the exact arrival times of Professor Ashton. If anyone was late, I'd quickly document it, getting video evidence with the date and time. I printed out the syllabus highlighting Section 3, Subsection B, the very rule he enforced with such strictness. I even reviewed the student handbook just in case. The clock ticked, 8:57 a.m. I was seated in the front row with my stopwatch running, 8:58 a.m. A few students chatted anxiously. I kept my eyes on the door. 8:59 a.m. Others also checked their phones, knowing what was coming. 9 a.m. Silence. No Professor Ashton. 9:01 a.m. More panicked whispers. 9:02 a.m. It was clear he was late. 9:03 a.m. He still had not shown up. The tension was palpable. Where was he? Finally, at 9:07 a.m., Professor Ashton sauntered in, slightly disheveled. "My apologies, class," he began. "I had a flat tire on the way. The mechanic was late." I stood up. "Professor Ashton," I said calmly, "Section 3, Subsection B of the syllabus states that arrival must be at 9 a.m. sharp." I held up my copy, open to the relevant page. Several students pulled out their phones, starting to record the scene. "I understand," I continued, "that some things happen. However, as the rule is in place, I believe it must apply here as well now that you are 7 minutes late." At that moment, the dean, Elena Rodriguez, arrived. She took a look at the class, then approached Professor Ashton. "Professor Ashton," she said, showing what she had on her phone, "unfortunately, the university's rules apply to everyone. I am terribly sorry, but you will be receiving notification regarding this unfortunate issue." Professor Ashton was asked to leave and would receive a failing grade for that day with the possibility of further consequences. This was a classic moment of reciprocity.